Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Brooke, and today we are talking about how to look good every day. And honestly, I had an epiphany. Looking good every day is not a matter of, oh, that's who they are. No. Because like, you get up close and personal with these girls that look good every day, seemingly. They are so type A. This is a matter of organization. I don't think this is something that no one can achieve it. It's an impossible standard. No, it is a matter of organization and trial and error, which, although those two things can seem conflicting, are the two things you need to look good every day, literally. As long as you can accept the effort of trying to look good every day will put you in the stratosphere of the people that look good every day. It's just, you've landed among them just by trying. You just have to organize. So some practical tips to help us organize so we can be type A-ish with how we show up every day, because it's important to how you look at yourself. I think feeling like one of those people on some days, frankly, might hold you together. At least I look good today. There's something to it. I just don't believe in ignoring your appearance. I feel like it's important to feel good, look in the mirror, pass by windows, and you don't ever want to be hiding from yourself. I feel like those are the times where I'm like most uncomfortable. I feel like I'm hiding from myself, or there's just an inherent talk that you have when you see yourself not looking your best, and I don't like to have those talks. So I avoid them at all costs, and this is how. So number one, I think the most important thing is you need to find your signature look. I feel like some people take this so far though. They'll be like, oh, signature look, it has to be like this one thing or big, everything's so on brand or too much. And that's where you pull the authenticity out of yourself, because like, fashion is fun. Style is fun, developing yourself as a person is fun, expressing yourself is fun, should be fun. And fun doesn't look the same every day. It just doesn't. So I think it's important to just have a signature look that you like, you can always come back to, that isn't like a prison. It shouldn't be the confines of how you look are and your being. That's kind of weird. And I feel like that goes against the whole point of trying to look your best every day. It shouldn't always be the same flavor. Immediately what comes to mind is Dita Von Teese. She's iconic for a reason, but there's people that just have that all around, this aesthetic is my thing type vibe, which is cool, but it can be how you do it, and that is what you're known for. It doesn't have to be, I like 1950s, so everything I do is 1950s. No, it can be more broad strokes of, I like makeup. It's going to be a little different every day, but what you will see is that my makeup is always polished. You're never gonna see me unblended. That is another way to make it your signature. Is like, oh, the girl, just like her makeup is always on point. Might not be my style, might not be my color, might not be whatever, but it's always just on point because there's a level at which you execute it that people will notice. It's a kind of more of like an undercurrent, but also in clothes, you can do the same thing. So like Roland, for example, I feel like she does a really good job of fitting the theme and occasion, and I do appreciate fashionistas that do that. I love somebody who does whatever they want, but I also love someone who's like, when they show up, and they will show up, it's always like fire. Absolute, oh, like not only does it make sense for who they are, for the theme and their mood, it's just such an all-around vibe. Like you just always fit the occasion, you're always on theme, and or as simply as your clothes always fit well. I feel like that's probably the best place to start, just by looking very tailored, polished. Your clothes fitting is a huge part of that. I never have my most uncomfortable days. I can probably remember showing up to school and your shoes were just not the right size, or your pants, there's just something off, and it's like all you could focus on all day was just like, this part of my being doesn't fit and I'm uncomfortable, and it's clouding every interaction that I'm having that day. That is, if I could eradicate one thing in the world, I was Miss America, was the one thing I would eradicate, it would be ill-fitting clothes. I wish everyone's clothes fit perfect and they felt comfortable. That would be my one wish, that everyone would be like, I'm still starving. I don't, look, and there's no world peace. Fuck that. No world peace. Everyone is just tailored. When you find something better, change it up. You know what I mean? I'm a big believer, and I think it might even be in my profile. I like finding things that make my life easier. Or the second I find something that makes my life easier, or I think looks better, I'm on it. Like, and I feel like that's how you should be. Don't be so hesitant to change when you know like this is a good thing. Go with the good thing. You don't have to be so sentimental with how you look. If that makes sense. If I was wearing the same lipsticks I was in 2016, you wouldn't be seeing this video right now, I'll tell you that. So that brings me to trust. You need to trust your products. You need to trust your routine. I feel like there is something about like, the beauty industry has not been emphasizing as much lately. I feel like they're very buy this, buy that, whatever trend, but it really is trust. Like the products that I trust with my life, I'm envisioning them now. I know what they are. This trust I'm speaking of is the kind of thing that you can only build when you have had products that perform to your standard. If you keep getting products or just stumbling across them, because me too, I get it. I'll get in a rut of using concealers that aren't really not creaseless. You know what I mean? Like, because this concealer was better than the last concealer I had. Cool, it's better, but it's still not the best. And I think that obviously that takes so much trial and error. But once you find something and you're like, no, this is the tip top. Like, there's some things I've written down. Don't forget what this product was to you. Don't forget how this held you down. I especially mean this when it comes to hair products. I feel like hair products, it's actually the most important one. Makeup, cool. Skincare, cool. It's hair products that I can trust with my life because hair just goes through situations. Hair, there's hairsprays that I can use that I couldn't, because I like to drive with my windows down like a free woman. I drive with my windows down and my hair stays in place, let me tell you, because I trust it and I can live my life. And I feel like that's the point of like most beauty products, especially hair, because it's I need you to hold me down through humidity, through everything, hold me down. Having that trust in your products, you're gonna just know what to do to look good, like you're basic. But it's also just like you can let loose because you're not so worried about how your hair looks. Like I love being able to let loose because I'm like, I don't care. This means if you find something that is not up to your standards, go return it. Go return these things. Don't hoard these things. Return them. Return everything that doesn't work for you. Find skincare that works for you and makeup that actually stays put. When you first get a product, and I wish I was a little bit better about this, was like actually put it on. Keep everything the same in your usual routine. Put it on and like, take pictures throughout the day or take video throughout the day and see if this product is actually like, does it wear well on me? Is it oxidizing? I can't tell you how many times I've worn stuff and like oh, I like this product. And then later on, I'll like take my clothes off and it'll be right before the shower and I see the lines. Like, I can starkly see the difference between my skin tone and my face. And I'm like, oh, I thought I was hot shit all day. And so just keep track of things like that and just return things that don't work, because also that would lessen the pool of things that don't work. If everyone returns the products that don't work, they will stop making those said products, if that makes sense. And I know there's like some things work for people that don't work for others, sure, but there's some things that are just objectively horrible. And just like, let's just like use our purchasing power a little bit more. I feel like there's just too many bad products that slip through the cracks. I know you know where to get the good shit because all these other brands have the good shit. So I'm gonna keep returning y'all stuff until you go and what you're putting into our products. Anyways, that was a weird rant while I was touching my hair. But you need to have go-tos. These are the things that make you feel confident because you have everything that you need. Like that is everything. So I think at least 2 styles for every type of hair your hair goes through. So I have my curly hair, and then I have my hair when it's blown out, and I have my hair when it's straight. So there's a few iterations of my hair that I cycle through. And those all have maybe 2 to 3 hairstyles that I can do. As my slick bun and then a braid out. That's usually what my hair looks like when it's curly. Or if it's like this or blown out, then I'll do a half up with hair extensions, or I'll do overnight curls, just something that I can do at night and wake up and my hair looks good. So at night, my braid out. The next day, I know I have not that much time in the morning to do it, so it's fine. So always one that you can do the night before and you will wake up and you will look gorgeous and you will feel good about yourself. It does not fail you. And then one that you can do any morning, no matter what. I can always get a half up out of my hair. No matter what state my blowout is in, I can get it into a half up. I know that for sure. Same with a slick bun. On my natural hair, I know I can get a good slick bun no matter what. So knowing that, you can really structure your days a little more accordingly. If you have more time in the morning, these are the hairstyles. If you have more time at night, these are the hairstyles. So I feel like just have your go-tos when it comes to hair and you'll feel so much more confident. And then go-to outfits as well. Some people go as far as putting them in their closet. I don't know how I would like the way that looks in my closet. I would have to see it done cute. Otherwise, I just imagine it all on one hanger, and I don't like that. But anyways, my go-to outfits, number one, if I'm doing, this could go for this is any day activity that isn't, well, girly day activity, like shopping, lunch, art museum, appointments, anything like that. It is a white tank top, jeans, blazer, jewelry, sneakers or boots. That is my, you could, any day, that's my little avatar. And I love that outfit because then take the blazer off, we're just in a white tank top and jeans and jewelry. And have you seen that TikTok? Some TikTok, is it TikTok? I think it's a TikTok sound. If you can wear a white tank top and still be center of attention, which I don't need to be the center of attention, but you know what I mean? And you still are shining in a room. I don't know what it meant actually, now that I'm saying all this. It probably means your vibe, I guess. That's what I took from it. But it's true. It's so true. It's why people like the model off-duty look, like, duh. Because it's like, you're not wearing anything. Why am I looking at you? I'm like, oh, because you're gorgeous. That's the vibe of it. So I'm a huge fan of the white tank, jeans, blazer, jewelry combo. That's my favorite. And then also, if it's like going out and you don't know what to wear, mini skirt and boots. I don't care the season, I don't care the reason. I'm gonna put on my mini skirt and I'm gonna slap on my boots and we're gonna go and I'm gonna be ready for whatever dinner, what it was, this date night, are we going dancing, like the hookah, like it doesn't matter because I have my mini skirt and I have my boots. And that's, it can, depending on where you live, genuinely, depending on where you live, you could probably still be overdressed in a lot of functions, which is sad. You need to look healthy. I know it sounds awful, but even as a kid, I was such a little judgmental asshole. But let me tell you, I could tell, or it sounds so, but I could tell even as a kid when a kid wasn't healthy just by the way their skin looked. Like a little really pale, you could see their veins, and greenish. They had like a tinge to them. I know it sounds messed up now knowing why they look that way, because they probably were malnourished, but it's crazy as a kid to be able to detect that, because like, how do I know? How do I know that you're malnourished? By just looking at you and you look sick. But anyways, the point is, you don't want to look like those kids. You want to look like so glowy from the inside out, and it's so true. It really is, like, your health shows up. And I feel like it's like microscopic changes, but at the same time, sometimes it is over time, all those little changes do add up. Every single day we are fighting for our lives and our youth and our beauty. Every single day. No, but a little bit. We need to gamify it. If you don't have a full skincare routine, I don't care. Just exfoliate and moisturize. As long as you exfoliate and moisturize, you'll be fine. Truly. Just scrub it. Because there are times where I've been close to people in conversation and been like, if I can tell that you've not exfoliated in a while, I don't even want to breathe right now. I'm trying not to be, and it's like, I'm not being bougie allegations, but I'm trying not to breathe right now. Seriously. Like, do us all a favor. Just exfoliate. And then moisturize. And drinking water, I got one of those, should I show y'all? There's lipstick all over it, but I would show you. But I got that little, the Bink that has the times on it. I always thought those were stupid. I always thought, oh, what's the difference? It makes a little difference. I drink a lot more water. 3 of those a day. I sometimes do 4. And honestly, it helps because you really do think about, oh, what time is it? You see the water and you're like, oh, what time is it? Am I on track for the day? It is interesting. But I've also noticed a change in the way that I look. I genuinely, I'm like, whoa. I thought decent skincare. I thought I had it. This is as good as it gets. I genuinely thought that. No. Go drink some water because it made such a difference in my skin. I was like, no, I'm like glowing type stuff. So really, I know it's annoying, but it's true. Just drink water. And it's also so good for your hair. Seriously. Hair, take your vitamins all the time. Not when you're anything. Just start today and don't stop ever. That's it. That's the end of this video. But seriously, take them all the time. And then avoid over-processing your hair. That look, the look of over-processed hair, I will admit, that's probably one of the least. That will shatter everything. This is just fried, dyed, and laid to the side. And that's that one thing that will keep you from being goddess status. Is like, give your hair a break. Here's the thing. When you notice it's being, don't go and do more. Oh, my hair is over bleached. So you knew that the last time you did it. You know what I mean? I have heat. You knew that the last time you put heat on it. You know what I mean? Come on. Don't be like, oh, that might have been too much. You need to feel that way sometimes about your hair. That might have been a little too much. Maybe let me give it a couple weeks. Y'all know, that's the thing that confuses me. Y'all know that your hair was looking crispy before it got this crispy. Take your hair vitamins. I'm begging you. Oh, no, style doesn't work for you, don't go back. Do not go back. That's another thing. Stop going back to styles that do not work for you. And I mean that seriously. I had to give up knotless braids. And my life is worse because of it. But my hair is better because of it. But the point is, knotless braids, my hair is too fine, too fragile, it doesn't work. I know that knotless braids eventually will push my hairline back. That just is what it is. It's gonna push my hairline back. I don't wanna see it. I don't wanna see that day, so I have to stop now. So I can't get knotless braids. I also can't do other people installing wigs on me. It took one time for someone to snatch my edges from me. After I specifically told her, don't do that. If you need to place this wig an inch above my eyebrow, I don't care. As long as my edges aren't in it. Doesn't matter. And now I just have what I have. But the point is, I'm just so mad about it right now. I can't even think. The point is, no one will ever touch me like that again. The edge snatching wig install will never see me again. Because it's just like, why would I put myself through it again? I get it if it's like, oh, try a new stylist, do what you need to do. I get it. If you want to look, get the look. But at the same time, don't go back to people that's ripping your hair out. Don't go back to styles that's, or you know what I mean? Y'all, when it's like, this style was not in any way good for me. Okay. Next, body, move every day. One thing I've been focusing on is posture. Posture really does make a difference with how you look. Like, oh my God. I will literally be like the crypt keeper. Like, it's so bad. But I'm working on it. Alongside posture is your actual body care routine. You need to exfoliate. You need a deep hydrator, not just lotion. Unless your lotion's like the cocoa butter, cool. Shea, cool. You really just out of those two, you're gonna need to be slathered in it. It's just something I believe, and that's on that. And also extra care for your décolletage. I feel like this part of your skin is so important, and you don't realize how much you see it, and you don't realize how much it matters until you see. Have you seen the Botox? If you've seen the people that give Botox here, which I totally get it, and I'm not judging, I'm just saying, you can't, wear sunscreen. Number one, wear sunscreen. If you wear sunscreen, you'll be fine. But as someone who sleeps on my side and will probably get these lines, I'm at least gonna moisturize. You know what I mean? I'm at least gonna be on top of the moisturizing it. But yeah, because I don't wanna have to do all that. I'll do it, but I don't want to. So, extra care. Take all of your skincare down to your tits. All of it. Well, maybe not some of it might not be nipple safe, actually, as I say that. Making really organized groups is gonna be so important. So, I like to group my body care, my fragrances, groups, things like tropical, and maybe my body care is like coconutty or whatever, and then these are the groups of perfumes that go with it. But I am not going to use clashing body care unless it's like super neutral. Obviously it's neutral, I wouldn't care. But for the things that I smell like this is contributing to my smell, I'm gonna just stick to these. It is all grouped. There's just certain things, like if I'm wearing a vanilla body cream, then these are the vanilla based or vanilla complementary perfumes that go with it. Just group things, group everything. I group even the shoes that go with certain outfits, you know what I mean, or certain jeans. Like, these jeans look good with these shoes. The rest of the shoes, it hits funny or whatever, but I literally group everything. Or even like there's certain colors that I only wear with black, like there's certain bottoms and stuff that are too light in my opinion to go with black. So, or too summery or too beachy or whatever, but there's just clear groups in my head of all of my clothing. Colors that literally go together. I could probably separate my closet by like things that complement in probably like 3 vibes all together. You don't have to go that far, but like, I think you should know when you buy something, I know what vibe I'm buying for. It's not its own vibe. There's nothing I'm adding to my closet right now, unless you're going through that type of change in your life. Now I need more like mom clothes, or I need more work clothes, or I need more. Now I'm introducing a new vibe. But otherwise, these are the 3 that I like. I can interweave these vibes, and that's just what it is. We just add to the vibe. If it is completely out of all 3 of my vibes, my known vibes, and it's not a dress, because dresses are their own situation for their own occasions, I don't need to be buying that. What are you gonna go with? You're gonna be, and if I am okay with starting a new vibe, is this what I'm basing my whole new vibe off of? Will this vibe even get that far? Because is what I'm hinging it on a good enough staple? I like a full closet of things that can go together. of things that make sense with each other. Why would I, what? I have to get something else? And then these two things only go with each other. That's what'll really piss me off. Just, there's something about two little lonesome things in your closet that only look good with each other that I'll be like piss off. You look gross over there in your little hangers. Just, so once you have everything grouped, you need to have my bare minimum. If I had to say I had a bare minimum, I can do no makeup, but I will need my hair done in something. It needs to be in a bun, whatever, I don't care. But hair up, no makeup I can do, and then a coordinated the outfit needs to be together. It doesn't have to be stunning, but it has to be intentional. You can just look at someone and know that you had intention. Like, it's just, you and someone else could be wearing the same outfit, but there's someone who's just like wearing it with more intention. It's like that. That's what I feel like. You just have to look intentional. The blacks match. You know what I mean? It's all, it makes sense for where we're going, what we're doing. But your bare minimum could be different. It could be a full face of makeup. I don't leave the house. And these minimums, when I say minimum, it's not like go and check the mail. It's not going to, I would say, the gym, mail. This is like I'm going to like a grocery store or out somewhere. Errands even. I would say anything besides going to, no, I would probably pick up food. If I have to walk into the restaurant, I'm picking up food. Hair done and outfit together. I would, sorry. I thought I had an out. I don't. But it could be tinted moisturizer, no makeup, eyebrow gel, lashes, an eyebrow gel, I don't know. But have a bare minimum that you're comfortable with. You like this. If I look in the mirror, I'm still like, I'm cute. Like, I look cute. Like, cool. That's your bare minimum. But also, this is where we get into organization. Know how long your bare minimum takes. And then times that by 2, and that is how much time you need to set out for it. If I know that if I'm going from like shower, hair, makeup, outfit, that takes me like 2 hours. So I know I need to start getting, if I'm going to do something at 6, I'm going to start getting ready at 2. Slowly in the vibe. I'm going to take my shower, maybe I'll take a little break, do something else, eat, and then but at the end of the day, or if it's like, I know I can do my eyebrows in 5 minutes and I'm just putting my hair up, 7, I'm going to give myself 15 minutes. I feel like a lot of it really is like planning, and not even planning, but just like the mental math of how much time it actually takes to achieve what you want and how you want to look, because it really is like, it's just up to a matter of time once you know how to execute. So just know how long all your routines take. It'll save you a lot of time and you don't have to think about it. I know how much time it takes me to get ready, so I'm rarely ever late to things. Something has to be going wrong. Something has to be going wrong. But just figure it out, time yourself a few times, and then you'll know. And then a few things on your bare minimum days I just think can enhance your look. Number 1, always jewelry. Earrings specifically. Just have a pair of go-to earrings that are simple, that go with everything. Blue light glasses. I love wearing my blue light glasses and just like changing up the vibe. I love seeing other girls. There was a girl in the gym the other day and her blue light glasses and her hair looked so cute. I was like, where are you going? I can't believe you're going to the gym looking this cute. It was so cute. And then the classic hat. I have a Yankees cap that I just wear with everything. Like that and my little sweatsuit. It looks intentional. It looks like, but it's like, no, this is just like a little hat. I also love a little denim hat. I feel like it's a good, it goes with everything. It's denim. Headbands, those thick headbands, that always spells intentional. That means I meant to look like this, but it's also like chill vibes. It always gives chill. A belt. If you're just wearing a tank top and jeans, adding a belt with that coordinates with your bag or your jewelry vibes, you immediately put together. And also, strange one, but whitened teeth. If you have the time, or a little teeth whitening pen, if I know I'm leaving the house, no makeup, or when you have to go to a facial appointment, if I'm going to a facial appointment, I know I'm not wearing makeup for eyebrows, whatever, something like that, I'm definitely going to make sure that my teeth are like white and look good, especially if someone's going to be near my face too. But just a random one that was like, what always makes no makeup, no nothing look good? Some white teeth. Sunglasses. Sunglasses are very important, especially sunglasses fit your face, fit your vibe. If I find a pair of sunglasses that I like, I get them in, I was saying I had all 3 vibes. I would probably, because 2 of those vibes can share colors, I would get black and brown sunglasses, or you know what I mean, like silver and a gold of this and that. So if you find a pair that looks really good on your face, it just looks natural. There's some people who can wear any sunglass, and then there's some people who it's like you can tell that they don't even like these sunglasses on their face. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't be that person. If you find a pair of sunglasses that you like, get pairs like it, just stick with it, because there's an effortlessness that you need to have, that look that you need to have with your sunglasses. Like, you need to be very comfortable in your sunglasses. I don't like seeing people uncomfortable in sunglasses. You see a baby wearing sunglasses and you're just like, baby does not want to be wearing sunglasses. That's how people look too. So get used to them, wear them a lot, wear them all the time. Wear sunglasses all the time. Anytime you leave your house and it is not completely overcast or you're gonna hurt someone while you're driving, like, seriously, wear sunglasses for so many reasons. Number one, they prevent wrinkles. You squint in the sun. You might not know you're doing it, but you are definitely doing it. And that's why people have a lot of wrinkles. So the way someone takes their sunglasses off actually tells you more about if they're a sunglass wearer. But the point is, get comfortable with them. But let's talk actionable steps, because I don't want you to leave this video and just be like, I gotta look so good every day, like it's my new life mission. So no. I've broken it up into easy steps. Starting with having a list of must-dos before you leave the bathroom in the morning. Write this list down, seriously, write it down. So my must-dos before I leave the bathroom, before I can have coffee. This is the routine that gets me to coffee. So contacts, wash my face, brush my teeth, SPF, and I do my hair. And this is why I'll go to the gym with a decent little slick bun. I'm not even gonna hold you. I always have to pull the hair together, because if I leave the bathroom before pulling my hair together, I lose steam. There's just something about doing it right there in the bathroom when I first wake up that just takes one of the hardest things out of the way. I was like, well, this is how I'm gonna look today. You know what I mean? If I have to accept the pity bun, then I'm doing the pity bun, and that's just how I look today. And it feels more like a choice. Anyways, next, do your hair every day for 30 days straight. I will give you some time off for hair masks if you need a day, but them other 28 days, your hair needs to be done. Just try it for 30 days. Seriously, I used to not be the kind of person that did my hair every day. And then I got tired of looking at myself with these ragamuffin buns. I know exactly, I can see myself laid up in my college dorm with this bun for days, and it's so, it wasn't even good for my hair. It is so doable, and it will become a habit, and you will get to those hairstyles that you like knowing the ones that you like so much faster if you just do it. For a month, just like every day, I'm just gonna wake up, I'm gonna do my hair. If you have 30 days of hairstyles that you want to do them, try them, whatever. It'll also show you how many days you can take a break. So that's why I straighten my hair. It's like, oh my god, I love to be able to wake up and my hair be done and I don't have to worry about it. And I need about 2 weeks of those per month. Do I do my hair every day? No, I do things to my hair so that I don't have to do my hair every day. Yes. Like that, does that make sense? Then create 3 to 5 outfit uniforms and have them ready in your closet somehow, some way. Either your closet, or I would say like Pinterest board, notes, either a digital closet or your actual closet, because I still haven't figured out how that looks cute without little mannequins. And actually, that'd be so cute if we all had little mannequins of ourselves and we dressed them at night. I've always thought of that. Like as a kid, I always wanted a little mannequin of myself. But then I also knew that it would scare me. But the point is, never mind. Outfit uniforms, don't need to put them on a mannequin. Just have them ready. And also, so when I do my white tank top thing, I always will go and I'll re-up on white tank tops, because white tank tops look bad after a while, but also the point of an outfit uniform is to not also have like your laundry always done. You know what I mean? So an outfit uniform is something, I have more than one blazer. I have more than one pair of jeans that will go with a white tank top. It's things that you actually have multiples of, so that they can be your uniform. So keep that in mind when you create those outfit uniforms. 3 might seem like a lot, but you should have, if this is a true uniform, you should have enough. You know what I mean? It's something that you wear that often, that you have that many of them. Last but not least, relax. You look stressed and people can see it. But no, stress really does show up on your face and body. Relax. Even as I say that, I'm like, shoulders. Relax, breathe deeply. The likelihood that you're a woman is high, so I'm gonna say it. Women, we usually tend to take very shallow breaths. We take very shallow breaths, and that contributes a lot to our anxiousness and our overall stress levels and just our breathing. Obviously, we're not breathing deep enough, and that can affect how much oxygen gets to our brains, which is why we're so much smarter than them, yet we don't quite overcome them yet. Anyways, the point is, breathe deeply. Take some time every day to breathe deeper, and you will notice when you breathe deeper, creases in your face, your whole body resets. You'll feel a little bit like in your brain. I feel it, at least. Maybe that's my own issue. But take your time, breathe, take breaks, and get really good sleep. Also, de-stress your life. And I just think women, we need to just be getting sleep. It's something as like up to 10 hours a night. Like, I would love for us all to be getting 10 hours because wow, you would change the world. But yeah, get your sleep, de-stress your life. All of these things do contribute to how you look, because I know my posture gets bad. I will be frowned up, jaw tense. All of these things affect how you look and how you feel, because part of this look of looking good every day is having the energy to want to put effort into yourself. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, don't forget to leave me a like. If you like me, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of me. You can always check me out on my Instagram, Ivana Brooke, and I will see you in my next video.